Are you ready? Because in a moment, we're going to look at the sky of 4,000 years ago, and that sky will look back at you. For years, silence. For ancient clay tablets waited inside the cold, quiet walls of the British Museum. They were misunderstood, covered in dust, shadows, and the weight of forgotten time. But now, after all these centuries, they have finally spoken. These tablets come from Sippar, an ancient city in Babylon, a civilization that gazed at the stars with a different kind of sight. To them, the sky wasn't just a collection of distant lights. It was a living message, a letter sent directly from the gods. And that letter often spoke of disaster. They didn't just observe the moon disappearing into darkness and then being reborn. They read it, they decoded its meaning. One tablet warns, if the moon darkens during the morning watch, a dynasty will fall. Another says, if the eclipse occurs during the evening watch, plague will enter through the city gates. These weren't just predictions, they were divine decrees. But the most terrifying warning of all declared, if the eclipse happens in reverse, the flood will come. There will be no escape. Imagine being a king and learning that when the moon darkens, your own death warrant is written across the night sky. What could you possibly do? You couldn't run from fate. But in Babylon, fate could be negotiated if the omen was bad. They didn't just despair, they acted first. An animal was sacrificed, and its liver was carefully examined. Every fold, every curve, every shadow on the organ was read like a map of the future. And if death was still seen in its patterns, that's when the real ritual began. Magicians, priests, and the king himself would gather under the midnight sky. They would perform sacred rites, chant ancient words, and burn incense, all to push back the encroaching evil. They would confront the gods head-on, not just to plead for mercy, but to attempt the impossible, to rewrite destiny itself. Now, just stop for a moment and think about that. Does the sky still speak to us today? The moon still darkens. The nights are still vast and silent. But we've stopped looking up, we've stopped listening. Perhaps what Babylon truly lost wasn't just a set of clay tablets, but our own ability to hear the whispers of the universe. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories lost to time. See you in the next one.